So what is this FASTA? Remember I told you FASTA is another very popular similarity search tool. Okay. So FASTA, all capital. Like BLAST is also similarity search tool. And in this case also we have a query sequence. We call it, so word, word. Every single matching word. The matching word will be known as what? Let me write it down. K tuples. Okay, that is the matching word K tuples as neighbor word in the BLAST. We call it as a, in case of BLAST, whenever the word is matching, we call them neighbors. In case of FASTA, if we are choosing word which is matching, we call it K tuples. Okay. Now in this case, the FASTA algorithm is actually developed by Lipman and Pearson. Lipman and Pearson founded this and formed this algorithm. And in this case, for a protein sequence, what is the length that we take in query? 1 to 2 amino acid long. For nucleotide sequence, we choose 5 to 6 nucleotides. So compared to BLAST, is smaller. In case of BLAST, nucleotide is 11, protein 3. Okay. Now in this case, words match with the database sequence and creates diagonals. So in this case, the FASTA uses dot plot. Remember the dot plot. If you recall the dot plot, then you'll understand what I mean. If you don't recall dot plot, and if you haven't seen my video on dot plot, please watch that video. Otherwise, you cannot understand this. Okay. So what it happens exactly, if there is a match, then the dot plot is created. Based on the match, what we do in the dot plots, we have this x and y axis, and there is match, there is match, there is match. If we draw a straight line, and no, there is no match, again a match here, so there is another straight line. So based on the dot plot, we have what? We have this sequence A in x axis, we'll have sequence B in the y axis. This is what we'll have in the dot plot here. Okay. This is how it's done. There are 4 steps in the process of FASTA. Okay. So first is we search for identical region among the query and the database sequence. Identical region. What we do? We do a search of identical region. The second thing, so whenever we find the identical region, they are scored. They are scored with PAM matrix. Now there are scoring system in bioinformatics. There are 2 systems used, PAM matrix and Blossom matrix. So again, you need to know what is PAM matrix and Blossom matrix, how the scoring system works. You can watch my video on that, the portion of lecture on that. Then you can understand. BLAST uses Blossom 62, but FASTA uses PAM matrix. So the scoring is done. And the best score is kept aside. Okay. Best score is kept aside. Then what else we have? Segments are joined by gap, and such gapped alignment score is known as init. Okay. So what we'll do? The blanks will be joined by the gap, and we get a gapped alignment score. Gapped alignment score, which is not, so because if there is 100% similarity, we get a maximum score, but we know that if there is no 100% similarity, the score will be lesser than the maximum. So whatever value, if the gap is increasing in number, the score values also decrease. Gap score value. Yeah, gap score value, if you consider the gap, the number of gap into the value, then it will increase. But actually, if there is a gap, then the matching value number is decreasing. Okay. And then what we do? We put an algorithm known as Smith-Waterman algorithm of local alignment. Based on dynamic programming is used to find out the optimal alignment. So ultimately use the local alignment process. We have discussed about the global alignment, and I told you that local alignment differs from global alignment in the traceback step. So that is provided by Smith and Waterman. This local alignment process is used, and the dynamic programming is used because in this case, generally when you run the query is big, and we are searching for the query throughout multiple databases out there. So in that case, we need to use a dynamic programming. So dynamic programming is used for those cases where the initial complexity of the sequence is high. That's what we do here. Okay, so you utilize the local alignment, which is by Smith-Waterman algorithm, and to find out the optimal alignment. That is all about the FASTA and how FASTA works. And what are the types of FASTA? Types of FASTA. What are the types? There is T-FASTA. So what we do here, there is a query sequence and there is a database sequence. Okay, so what it does actually, it compares the protein sequence to that of the nucleotide sequence, or vice versa. That is T-FASTA. Then there is another one, PL-FASTA. PL-FASTA. That represents a dot matrix plot. So a dot plot. A dot plot with sequence similarities. Okay. Then there is FASTA X, FASTA X and FASTA Y. What are they for? They compare DNA sequence. The query sequence is DNA. Okay. And they convert this DNA sequence into 6 reading frames. Converts the DNA sequence into reading frames and check against the protein database. Okay, that is FASTA X and FASTA Y. And there is T-FASTA X, T-FASTA Y. What are they for? Reversal of that of this. So we have protein sequence compared against the DNA sequence with 6 reading frame. So generally protein sequence can be compared against the nucleotide or DNA sequence. That will be termed as T-FASTA. But if the protein sequence is comparing against the DNA sequence with 6 reading frame, then we call it T-FASTA X and Y. Whenever the FASTA and the suffix here is X and Y, then you say the DNA is converted to 6 reading frames. So comparison based on the reading frames here. And remember the FASTA algorithm, how it worked. The FASTA algorithm. It worked by simple manner. I will draw 4 images for you to understand this process. So at the very beginning, you can see that the step 1, similar words are identified. And then we do the rescoring of the word. Using PAM matrix, we do the scoring. Then what we do? We join the segments using gaps. Let's say after joining segment we get something like this. So this and finally the last one. Find the optimal alignment. And let's assume that this one and the end like this, something like this. So this is a general overview of the types of FASTA that are available. So BLAST and FASTA both are used as sequence similarity search tool, but they have different approaches and they have different algorithms to compare the sequence similarity. But in all these cases, either if you are working with a nucleotide sequence or you can work with a protein sequence, you can compare it with another nucleotide sequence or protein sequence with the help of FASTA and BLAST. Got it?